All right, and to discuss more on this, I've been joined by Professor Rahul Mishra from School of International Studies, JNU. Sir, a very warm welcome to the broadcast, first of all. Now that peace deal has been signed between DRC and M23 rebels, what do you think of this deal? Number one. Number two, break it down for a viewer, sir. What led to this massive fighting between these two? What is the root cause of this problem? Or what is the root cause of this particular fighting between these two groups?
Thank you, Mr. Bharadwaj. I think the significance of this agreement lies in the fact that over past 3 decades, thousands of people have been killed along both sides, both DRC, that is Congo, and the Rwandan side. M23 is an offshoot of basically a rebel group supported by Rwanda. So the significance is that this is an icebreaker. This opens up new avenues for a peaceful settlement of disputes that the two sides have and a resolution of a long-standing conflict. We understand that the terms of this agreement are not out yet. We don't know what the roadmap and what are the technical details of it, intricacies of it. So that is one flaw, I would say, but a great beginning nonetheless. And I think the contribution that Qatar has made in this, in brokering this deal, in mediating, and also President Donald Trump has also claimed that he is also been mediating. So the American intervention also is a good move, I would say, in bringing peace in Africa, especially surrounding countries, Congo and Rwanda. So far as the genesis of this conflict is concerned, one has to go back to 1994 Rwanda genocide, which is it is essentially between these two countries, bordering countries between Hutu and Tutsis. And over a period of time, so the Rwandan civil war led to the rise of this majoritarian Hutu majority people. And according to the Rwandan official documents, they claim that 1 million people were massacred during this civil war, and 500,000 women were raped, and mass violence and assault and hostilities against these people. The M23 group, which came after the civil war, is basically to take revenge of atrocities done to their people. So it has an ethnic component to it. It is very deeply rooted in these ethnic divisions that we see in Rwanda and in a wider context between Congo and Rwanda. So this has led to the long-standing conflict and perpetual conflict and disturbed region for all these years. So I think understanding the concerns of Rwandans, of M23, of the causes that they are fighting for on one side, and from the Congo side, the stability of this region and ensuring that the M23 forces do not go beyond Eastern Congo. They have already occupied the largest city in Eastern Congo, and they are moving very fast in that direction. So this will lead to greater instability in Congo as such. So I think both these countries are affected by this, and peace is the only way out. Dialogue is the only way out, I think, in this context.
Definitely, I agree with you. Peace is the only way out. Now the peace deal has been signed between the two, but the big question here is, will it be a lasting peace? What is your reaction on that?
That's a tough one, because in any dispute between two countries, when it involves the ethnic communities, ethnic conflict, it is never, something cast in stone. It is never a final agreement, because these perceived injustice on both sides. On the Congo side, the point that, this has happened long back, in 30 years, 3 decades back, and why are people suffering in eastern part of Congo because of these rebels? And on the Rwandan side, their question is, why was this injustice done to them by the militia? So I think this perceived injustice and relative deprivation because of the ongoing conflict is something that will keep on simmering, but it will definitely put a halt to the ongoing conflict. So the minimum that is expected is no civilian casualties or military even, number one. Second, greater peace would lead to, I think, more stabilization in the region. And maybe these countries, if they are rational enough, and if substantive offers are made to the rebel side, I think this agreement will last some more years. And I think Qatar is a country which is repeatedly working on building its image as a mediator, as a peace broker, following Swiss and the Scandinavian model. So I think they would also be interested in making sure that the region remains stable and these two countries are at peace with each other, involving M23. So I think Qatar has a lot of responsibility and stakes here in this context.
You've just mentioned, Professor Mishra, you've just mentioned that Qatar is building its image as a mediator, in conflicts like Israel and Hamas, and now this DRC and M23. What is Qatar getting out of it? Why it is firm on building its image as a mediator?
See, Qatar, these are the dilemmas of countries that are rich and at the same time small. So small power diplomacy of rich countries always hinges on these normative elements, whether it is Switzerland or Singapore. Remember, Singapore also tried to act as a mediator between the US and North Korea. I mean, that was the height of a small country punching above its weight. But on normative counts, on bringing peace in between two countries or in a particular region, I think this is a successful model, the Swiss or Scandinavian model, even Singaporean model. So Qatar wants to project its image as a peacemaker, as a mediator in conflict zones, first to, of course, elevate its position in the global system.
Okay.
Second, have more agency within their own region, have more agency. So it is, of course, having greater normative influence over the international system. And we must not forget that Qatar is also a non-NATO ally of the US. So they work very close in coordination with the US.
Sir, very quickly, do you think this deal will now attract Western investment? Because the region is rich in tantalum, gold, cobalt, copper, lithium, and other minerals as well.
Yeah, that's a statement, that came from Donald Trump, and he indicated that there is a lot of opportunity for investment. But I don't think the time is ripe yet.
Okay, all
Wait
right.
some more time.
Okay, we have to wait for it. Okay. Okay, thank you so much, sir, for joining in on the broadcast. We leave it there as of now. Thank you.